Alright you guys, so let's talk pack integration for the new expansion for Rend with The Sims 4 Seasons. Now, at least from what I've discovered so far, it doesn't seem like there's too much to it. Unfortunately, there is something and there are some moodlets. So how exactly does it work? How do you set it up? What are the outcomes? I'm gonna give you guys the full rundown in this video. So first, before anything else, our For Rent exclusive objects. You have radiators. They come in different sizes. It does have an impact on industrial eco footprint, and you have your AC units. On the inside, it's just a vent, and on the outside, you have the box with the unit itself and a fan that actually does spin. Now, at first, I was a little worried if this would actually whir and make noise, and it actually does, which is so cool. So how exactly do you set this up? Well, you're gonna want to place one of the thermostats that comes with the Sims 4 Seasons. So just as you would with the Sims 4 Seasons, when you go to your thermostat and you either set it to warmer or cooler, you are going to get a moodlet. Central heating from thermostat set to warmer, coming in from the cold feels extra toasty. And of course, the same happens when you set it to be colder. Morgue-like. Who puts the air conditioning on when it's this cold outside? Now, if you've already placed down your objects, they aren't going to do anything at all. You can turn them on individually, but you have to click each one to turn them on. They don't all sync up to themselves. So if you don't have seasons, it really comes in handy to have this thermostat. So we're going to turn our thermostat off. It's currently cold right now outside, so we need a little bit of warmth in this house. So you're going to click on your AC units. You're going to sync them with the thermostat, allows the thermostat to automatically turn this appliance on or off, depending if you're setting it to be colder or hotter. So if you turn on the AC, only the air vents will come on. If you turn on the heat, only the radiators will come on. So for demonstrative purposes, I have placed a crazy amount of AC units throughout my house. You don't need this many. You really only need one per room, but I've placed down 3 of them on the first floor of my Sims' house. The upstairs is actually another unit that this family is renting out. And then for the radiators, you also have to sync that with the thermostat as well. So make sure you click all of your radiators, all of your AC units, and sync all of them up to the thermostat. And that is going to include the one that is a part of a completely separate unit. Now that it's synced up, here's my favorite part. Click on the thermostat, turn it on, and set it to cooler. You can see they actually turn on, they make a little bit of noise, and you do get moodlets from them. Obviously, we don't need the AC on because it's cold outside, but we have staying in range of the icy blasts of AC is not a good time. So it actually boosted the uncomfortable mood. Then of course, we have the morgue-like moodlet, which also is coming from this thermostat. So basically, you're getting double the impact of the moodlets. You had one before with seasons, and now you're going to get 2. One from the thermostat and one from either the heater or the AC unit. So we're gonna set this to where it actually should be, considering it is very cold outside currently. We are halfway through fall, so I'm gonna have my sim turn the heat on, and as you can see, the AC unit stop, and now the heater is on. We have central heating, which comes from the thermostat in seasons, coming in from the cold, feels extra toasty, and then we have the new moodlet from the radiators. Nothing beats having the warm and fuzzy. So you basically get double the mood boost, which I do really like. I'm gonna say the only downside to these new objects, these new appliances, I love the AC units. I love that you see them moving. I love that you can hear them. There really isn't any like interactions with the radiators themselves. It would be cool to see like little warm fuzzies coming off of them, or like some heat waves or wisps. Like, you know, when there's a heat wave in The Sims and you look off in the distance and you can clearly see that it is toasty outside. Everything is like all bendy in the background. The trees are a little distorted because of the heat that's in the air. It would be so cool to see that same exact effect happening above the radiators so that you can actually visually see that it is on without having to click and see, oh, this is actually on and it's being controlled by the thermostat, but I really can't tell that it's on. Also, it would have been really cool if the Sims team would have put in some sort of interaction to where you can like test to see if it's on or test to see how warm it is, and then your Sim touches it and then there's like an animation of them scolding themselves. It'd be cool to see that sort of thing, and of course that would pose some sort of negative moodlet. Not there being a tenant revolt, are you serious? But it's nice because as long as you have a heater in each separate room, then you're going to have that moodlet wherever you go in the house. So if you only have one heater in your house, one heater in your apartment, and it's only in one room, when you go into another room, you're actually going to lose that moodlet. But because I have them in separate rooms, if I send my Sim into another room, he still has the moodlet. So make sure you guys are putting radiators or AC units in all of your rooms, of course, if you want that desired effect. I'm gonna have him set this to the AC again. Our units go on, and yes, even for the AC unit that I've placed in a separate unit, it turns on as well. They're moving, they're doing their thing, but I like this, guys. Okay, I won't lie, I think the integration is really cool. I think it is exactly what I expected for the AC units, but I really would have wished there would have been just a little more for the radiators. There is a space heater that comes with Snowy Escape. I did place that down and try to connect it, but there's no integration with that, which makes sense because it's a space heater. It's not connected to the central system. You know, it's by itself. You plug it in, you turn it on and off. Part of me kind of wanted there to be a connection, but it wouldn't have made sense for there to be one anyways, you know, so I'm not really upset about that. Let me know down below what you guys think about the pack integration between Seasons and For Rent, and are you guys planning on picking up the pack? It's now out for everyone, so you can go and grab it, of course, if you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and happy life simming.